Hi, it's Tiki Gene's place. Should you pay yourself if you've got a small company and you're trying to build it up? And is it new? Is it old? Should you pay yourself? And I was thinking, I used to pay myself when I had a lot more accounts. And as I try to rebuild or whatever, how these things happen, think about an employee that, if you pay them on Friday, are they broke on Monday? And what made them broke? Was it bills, or was it other stuff going on, in their private life that, they spend all their money on? And if they are broke on Monday, is it also because maybe they try to borrow during the week because then they can continue working because they want lunch, stuff like that, and then maybe their paycheck is just smaller, and then trying to factor all that in with taxes if you can't do a 1099 at the end of the year. And so now think about that employee and think about yourself. Are you kind of in the same boat where, if you're paying your bills, that's one thing, but then buying a new PlayStation, I don't play video games, but buying a new PlayStation or big screen TV, is that going to help your company out if you want to grow? So I was thinking about all that, and you kind of can pay yourself if it's cool stuff for the business, and things like that. Always got to factor in taxes. But like that employee, if that employee was a little bit smarter about their money, and maybe they are, maybe they're just fooling you that they're broke, who knows? But that, I always thought the difference between a good employee and someone starting their own business is a lawnmower and some knuckles to knock on doors. So, a lot of these guys work on the side, and they're also making money that way. And, once they become legal, if they can, then they're working for you and they're your competition, and they know all your accounts. And so I'm thinking about, as I grow, the do not compete idea, where you sign that. I don't know how to make that illegal or whatever, but so the employee, if they are smart enough, they will probably make a lot of mistakes, because not only, so they start up and they're mowing, and it's a hustle, I guess, on the side, but that employee that you're paying, by them working, if they get all legit and stuff, they're going to start learning some of the mistakes that you made years and years and years ago, and then they're going to, be in a bad spot probably, and at the expense of your company. And so paying yourself, sometimes I think it's better just to reinvest into yourself, reinvest into the company until you're solid, and then you can get guys that maybe maybe had a lawn service company before. They just didn't work out completely for them. They sign a do not compete, and then they'll have that quality mindset. If these people even exist. In my town, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of lawn guys, okay? So there's thousands and thousands of people that wouldn't mind just not to have the hassle of invoicing and all this crap, payroll, and buying equipment and extra trucks, taking that risk. So I don't know. Leave a comment in the comment section. When you first started out, did you pay off yourself when it came to the business, or did you pay yourself and then you still owe money on Monday when you're trying to build up? Me personally, I'm just paying straight bills at the moment, but I just like to hear other people's ideas and stuff, learn as I go. It's not just on YouTube where the big head talks. Sometimes the big head has ears. So anyways, thanks for checking out Tiki Gene's place today. There's an update for you. Somebody commented about the golf balls and stuff. That hasn't really gotten me a call yet. There's only about 13 of them. I didn't do more than that. And it was a day before Christmas. Those people could have been mowing their own lawn and just chose not to do it before Christmas. Or maybe they're not here. A lot of the houses are rentals that are for vacation and stuff. And it could be a lot of things. And plus, 1 out of 100. I mean, I get the flyers, but the flyers immediately go in the garbage can. So, there's other things too. Like there's golf balls can be rather expensive, but you can buy the cheapo ones. But it's not just putting golf balls with a really cool flyer and some golf tees in a bag. The whole idea is anything, just to get them to look at that flyer and not immediately think it's a lawn guy. And that's the whole idea, because we kind of get a bad name because there's a lot of bad companies out there, and there's a lot of people that are learning on the fly. There's a lot of people using your equipment when you have the 2 or 3 in the truck and you finally got off the truck. They're using your equipment to mow the neighbors and other neighbors. So it's scary. It's very scary. So like I'm driving past a long one right here. That could be a neglected yard for many reasons. I might want to stop at it and give up a golf ball. But that's here. That's where I live. There's all kinds of other stuff. I don't know. Like near July 4th, those little mini US flags, those might work. If you're political, keep that to yourself. But let's say it's Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump back in 2016. There's no bias here. We're a business. You see a Trump sign yard, put kind of come up with something and put in a sandwich baggie with something like make America great again, and then I don't know, let's try it. And then if it's Democrat yard and you got a Hillary sign, if there was any of them, then you put like, yeah, I'm with her, are you with me, let's mow your lawn. I don't know, something stupid like that, to get them to kind of like you first and have a bond. And and think about the other thing. The last thing is, if you don't constantly market, eventually you will lose all of your accounts, if you like it or not. And there's a reason why. Because you just don't have them forever. So continually market, or you're going to be at a dead end.